Hello all, my name is Sakil Ansari. Today I am going to explain about research paper. So what is research paper? Research paper is a document of finding scientific related work, or if you are writing non-research paper, then it might be non-scientific related work. So also you can call research paper is a process of gathering information in order to solve current problem. A research paper is an expanded essay that represents one's interpretation or evaluation or an argument. In other words, a research paper also involves a surveying a field of knowledge in order to find the best possible information in that particular field. So when anyone writes a research paper, they build upon what they know about the subject and what other experts know. So in a nutshell, we can say that research is the basis for every new invention, new discovery. Here, here are the areas when we can publish a research papers. So you can publish a research paper in science, arts, humanities, religion, management, languages, and so on. So in this particular video, I am going to talk about only a technical research paper. So what is a technical research paper? A technical research paper is a document that describes the process, progress, or results of technical research. A research paper might include recommendation and conclusion of the research. So our research, we need to understand our research is always not successful. Suppose there is a researcher who is doing a research since 2 years, but after 2 years, he is unable to get his or her desired result, and the researcher want to write a research paper. So in that scenario, he or she can write a research paper, but in the conclusion section, they need to mention to other researchers if they want to do some more research in that particular research topic. They can use their analysis, they can use their research paper, they can insert their research papers, and based on their insight, they can perform some more results so that there is a chance of getting successful in that particular research topic. So basically, there are three pillars of research. We can also call it as 3W: what, how, and why. So suppose I want to write a research paper on a particular topic. Let's say text summarization. Okay, so in first step, I need to understand what is text summarization. I need to refer different resources, different research papers, or different blogs to read about text summarization. After reading that, and I am able to understand what I am going to do and what is the use case, I understood these things. Then the next step is how I can achieve my goal. Like what are the methodologies, like from where, if I am performing text summarization, so from where I need to get the data, what will be the data sources, which algorithm I am going to apply, whether I am going to apply traditional machine learning for text summarization, or whether I am going to apply deep learning like LSTM, or whether I am going to apply transfer learning like transformer based algorithm like BERT and other model. So after creation of model, after achieving our goal, so at last, our research papers should also answer why you had created this model, or what is the use of your research in any particular business, in particular any use in particular business, right? So that people can use your work in their business. So these three are very important points while reading or writing or doing research in any particular topic. So basically, there are two types of research papers. One is review papers and other one is primary research papers. So what is review paper? So review paper is, is, is a way of collecting or summarizing any particular topic based on the existing data or existing sources. Suppose, let's say, I am going to write a research paper on text summarization. Sorry, I am going to write a review paper on text summarization. In that case, I need to read at least 15 to 20 research papers, existing papers, research papers. And after reading 20 or 15 research papers, I am going to write my own research paper that gives the idea of all the 20 research papers. And in that particular review paper, I need to mention the references for all 20 papers. So basically, this is review paper. If you talk about primary research papers, so in primary research papers, you start doing research on any particular topic, and this primary research papers should include your new idea, like new findings. So you need to mention like each and everything, like so how you like receive the data, what the method you used, what experiment you have done. So these things should be included in your research papers, and there must be new findings. Then that is only primary research papers. Now here is a research process. So during research, we need to follow this kind of approach. First thing, prior knowledge. So prior knowledge means first you need to decide in which area you want to do research. Let's say I'm going to do research in NLP area. Okay, in NLP area, a particular use case, let's say sentiment analysis. So I also identify my use case. Now next step is literature review. I need to understand what other researchers have done in that particular use case. So for that, I need to refer again 10-15 research papers. After reading 10-15 research papers, I have very good idea what other researchers have done in my use case, like let's say sentiment analysis. And based on that, I will try to come with new problem, a new problem, and I am trying to solve by using my research knowledge, right? For that, I need to set some objectives, some hypotheses, and or questions. And for the execution of these objectives, this hypothesis, these questions, I need like we have different methodologies, right? So we need to choose those methodologies. So methodology may be different because one methodology may not be work. So we have multiple methodologies, and here choose a sample. So here choose a sample means choose a data source. Like if you are performing research, if you are going to implement your idea, then we require data. So we must know what is the sources of our data. Let's say we are dealing with sentiment analysis, right? Then we need to know what will be our data sources, whether data sources may be social media. So if you talk about Twitter, if you talk about Facebook, or if you talk about LinkedIn, then you can collect data from those sources. So those sources are your data sources. And the next step, you collect the data. And in other step, after collecting data, you need to perform different kind of analysis, right, to achieve your goal. So first step, you need to perform EDA, exploratory data analysis. After performing EDA, you need to do feature selection. Based on use case, it varies. And after that, suppose if you here I'm talking about sentiment analysis, then I created a model which gives whether the tweet is positive, whether tweet is positive, negative, or neutral. So this is the goal. Let's say then I write this analysis in a particular report or research paper. And suppose I use one algorithm, say Bayesian algorithm I use, and I got around 85 accuracy. So in other algorithm, I try to use transformer, and then again I will get some accuracy, let's say 98%. Then I will write the analysis, the result by using transformer in my research paper. So this is methodology. This is an iterative process, and it should be continued until you achieve your final goal. So this is about research process. Now, template for research papers. So suppose after you created your model, you achieve your goal. Now I need to present the research paper in different conferences, or I need to publish my research paper in a good journal. For that, there are some templates. Let's say I'm going to publish my research paper in Springer. So if you visit Springer website, they have given their template. So you need to download the template, and you need to write your research paper based on that template. So it depends on the conferences, it depends on the journal. So some some common templates are like IEEE template, Springer template. So after that, you can submit your research papers, and based on acceptance, you can either publish the research paper by conferences, or directly you can publish on journal. Yeah. So thank you so much.